Good evening, comrades, and welcome to the UK Intercity Experience. Today we will discuss the country's worst intercity train from 20 years ago and find out if there is really anything good about it. I don't think there is. Spoilers. In the late 1990s, the new operator of the West Coast Main Line, Virgin Trains West Coast, were faced with the fact that their ancient HSTs, Class 47s and first generation electrics were in desperate need of replacement, as they were about as reliable as a Trabant running on turnip juice, and they were severely limiting Virgin's ability to provide a good service. To partially solve the problem, Virgin announced in 1998 that most local hauled diesel services would be replaced by 84 tilting and non-tilting trains known as the Voyagers that were to be built by Bombardier at their Bruges works in Belgium. After 3 years of testing and building, the Voyager made its first public run on the 12th of April 2002, and it was looking all good right up to the point when you got on one. But you know, we don't need to talk about that, ride isn't everything. From then on, the Voyagers have had a fairly smooth life, apart from occasionally pretending to be Class 175s. Today, the whole fleet of 220s and 221s are in the hands of Cross Country and Avanti West Coast. However, Avanti is planning to bin their whole fleet in the near future due to superior Class 805s and 807s taking over. Aside from that, Cross Country has no current plans to replace their own fleet. However, they will be getting a facelift very soon, and God almighty, did a 4-year-old design this? Jesus Christ. Hey, now into the controversial bit. Now, the ride generally on these trains is a bit rough. I shall get into the details later, but because there is an engine under each coach, there is always a bit of background vibration. Apart from that, the seating is okay, nothing extravagant like leg room or seat padding, but you do get the standard charging ports and sockets, overhead luggage storage, no seat to window alignment, a kludgy, and some other stuff such as overcrowding. Imagine operating extremely long intercity services with 4 coaches. Vadil Bahadach Karan Sor... oh, I don't know. The Voyagers have a unique design, alright? The main coach bodies are made from steel, making it stronger yet heavier than more modern coach bodies, which tend to be made from aluminium. Both leading and trailing vehicles are around the same length as Mark III coaches, at just over 23 metres long. In the case of the Class 220, it is powered by 4 Cummins QSK-19 6-cylinder 19-litre diesel engines. There are 5 in the 221, producing 560 kilowatts, powering the 4 traction motors per coach that output 470 horsepower per motor. The main difference between the 220 and the 221 is the fact that the 221 has the ability to lean into corners, and most units have 5 coaches compared to the 4 on the 220. The 220 can seat 174, whereas the 221 can seat 186 in the 4-car variant and 246 in the 5-car variant. One take! That was one take! In conclusion then, while the Voyagers look and sound nice, the ride is like being in a boiler room during an earthquake, and are really not up to scratch for the intercity services that they are expected to operate on. And there you go, there is my take on the Voyager. If you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you, and as a reward, here's a picture of a pigeon. Anyway, I'll see you all next week, where I'm probably going to be out and about watching trains or some nerdy rubbish like that. Anyway, see ya.